I was approached to offer strategic advice. I do no lobbying of any kind. I never have. That's a very important point I want to make. I have never done lobbying of any kind.
All right, okay, all right, a couple questions because I'm trying to understand exactly what strategic advice is here, because a lot of people made an awful lot of money off Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. I know you said they only work for Freddie Mac, so there's good reason for people to be sort of be prying and trying to find out exactly what this is. And especially in the 90s, people were really were stuffing their pockets full of cash. All right, you say that you were providing strategic advice. What does that mean? What did you do?
Well, I'll give you two general examples. There are some confidentiality agreements, and it's been broken a little bit on by both of them and by us, because I answered a question probably more bluntly than I should have in the debate without having checked with my lawyers, which is something you don't do in the middle of debates. But let me just say, as an example, there's a whole issue about whether or not government-sponsored enterprises have any legitimacy. Well, I can tell you as a historian, they have been used in a variety of ways over all of American history. There are times they've been very, very useful and very valuable. So part of the question was, can you make that case? Can you put in context the history of these institutions? The other one I just gave you, is there a conservative path that helps people learn how to budget, helps them learn how to take care of a house? So then come and say, how would you approach these kind of issues? How would you talk about these kind of issues?
All right, so these were the questions. They would go to you, and you would sit down and answer. Is that how it worked? I mean, it's like, I'm trying to understand, what was the quid pro quo? I mean, how often did you talk to them? Did they come to your office? Did you go to them?
I think less than maybe once a month they would drop by. We'd spend an hour. It would always start with me listening. I'd always say, what are you trying to solve? What are your concerns? What are you trying to get done? And I've done this with many, many clients. I mean, it's not at all unusual for us to have folks to come in and say, this is what we're trying to get done, this is how we're trying to solve a wide range of problems.